Scripture of my book. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
Alright, all they that devour thee shall be devoured. En dat naar de heathens. Staat na de zoeken op de wet ba. Wo devour, lek pa de man devour unu, vernietig unu. Buro ko buhurit na nga unu. Vooral in atem slavernij. Lek van scripture taki. Wo devour de man. Alright, all they that devour thee shall be devoured. They shall be devoured. Dus wo vernietig de man. Wo buro ko na nga de man. Wo do buhurit san na nga de man. En dat de man buhurit san na nga unu. Go ahead.
And all thine adversaries, every one of them,
dus basically all the heathens, you know, every one of these heathens, safa to commit a last heathen, allemaal of ding. Alright, go ahead,
shall go into captivity.
Man. Alright, dus the heathens allemaal, they're going katibo, they're going captivity. Safa to, basically slavernij, hardcore bondage. Dus we op de man, lek unu basit, we do sa wana nga de man. And we do in righteousness. Wat lek pas scripture taki. Now a righteous son in YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI and I. Alright, go ahead.
And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil.
Yes, she shall be a spoil. Dus basically, alla sort breeds sa de man do na nga unu, we do na nga de man. And we do more breed na nga de man. Safa to. We do oro urit na nga de mga tips of spiritual powers. Alright? The thing na bus kontra nga de the Israelito wo of spiritual powers. Isa fa to, dus so oro ko burit na nga de heathen nations. Dus saptak slavernij is volgens de Bijbel. Alright? Slavernij is volgens de Bijbel. Isabi to, even snel, my brother, give me Deuteronomy 28, begin of verse 15, babakusha. They jump up one of verse 68, I lost the verse for SM chapter that. Isabi to, malisa pizja of new baba ko siya.
Uno slavernij na Bijbel sa profetie. En akuman de slavernij, ook to de Bijbel sa profetie. De sansa kober na nga uno, ala de pina na nga ala de sansa unyang, na Bijbel sa profetie. En denk sansa o kober no, nanga de sansa o kober in a toekomst, in a koninkrijk. O de Bijbel sa profetie, want ala de sanja atakik ba. Like a scripture sa mi barada list daar net, Isaiah chapter 14 verse 1, tanga 3 of fear. Na Bijbel sa prophecy ay takabara slavery dape.
Right.
There's people nom denk tak o de body sa taksa so te de mga ogoy slavery dus na susunod na biblical prophecy. Tade denk tak duf uno ano pinako na cover. Alasan cover on na moro hiwa watch. Amat taking po so cover. Script poti.
Right.
Kaya kuno arko kuno orde wet na sono sobradi so smara o cover.
Right.
We'll go in Egypt baka with ships. And where kala ka cover. Dus ala de sansa cover na biblical prophecy. And one of the major things na biblical prophecy like kami barada itaki. Na slavery. Kung na slavery na wasansa kismato. Touch de wasot pasi emotional. No, slavery. Paano mo diskantak slavery ng Bible sa no man. No, gado no kaurit so tag unto sa na nga blaka man. Kasani sa no gado na the wait mas rep doing. No. You know, sabat terribleness po YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI daron. At isabi according to the scripture. There's a tax slavery na biblical prophecy.
That's right.
Yes. Kalaki emi magtag this even na nagpade people look like kinagulo ta po. Do na nga do ano wisi.
Ay.
But say that if the traditions must be slavery da. Anong di mga problem sa istak people na hypocrite.
Yato. Nangala a scripture de tupe ay tagpatagi. So it shall be done unto you. Yato. Idu na nga mi. Nom denk tag des derma des may denk patag. Atas government yung Israelito. Nagado due. Sabi to, nagado due des datu ataki. Sango cover baka samitu na ngayon, nagado make me doing. Des ano na nga mi wani mi doing. Des next up sa na nga mi dalab. Kanina din kita de wet ma abi. Like all des de takpatak. Na uno under direct managado srep kodeng under me. Des datu tak na mi na quote. Mas scripture repeat akin to. Tak no deng tak that. Isabi to, na mi use you for make Israel go in captivity that you go scot-free.
yeah, to.
You shall all also no, be punished. No?
Yeah, to.
So on sort pasal scripture go.
You shall not go on.
Iya tami man. Ane wuro ko. Sabi to.
Go ahead.
It says, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
You see? Dus dat sabi tak de Israëlieten wat take de heathens like unu slaven. Dus de mau de unu prooi. Unu be de wan prooi de ma ontu, de ma dual urit sa nga unu potu slaven ne. Sabi to. En asem sana to do baka nga de ma. Je volgt toch? En even snel wil ik sadis. Deuteronomy 28 verse 15. Safa toch? En die se go abra. If unu Israëlieten, sabi to. Amori wan betegi Moses. Amori wan betegi Moses pu tegi afolo pu Israel tak arki no. Tegi re so. If they no wan arki, they no wan hoor the word of me, na di so midde so omidde. Alright? En aten bedoro pe de Israëlieten de no wan deal moro na de laws, statutes na de judgments, the commandments fu Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. En amori wan punish ding, amori wan curse ding. Amori wan vloek aan nation voor Israël de nengere moest dan de ingi tanga diftide want tanga diftide de we libi onder de vloeken voor Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Dus alla nengere moest kondra ingi sa geboren na voor vloek je de sabi to direct je libi in de onder de cursus voor Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Dat is scripture taking. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15.
Ja.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power,
Ja.
to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes,
Ja.
which I commanded thee this day, that all these curses,
That all these curses, ja.
shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Alright, dus that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Dus dat alle de vloeken, sabi to, ook kona unu tapu. Dat na if uno bon arki. Safa to, dat na if uno bon arki. De Israëlieten mori want ako pot vloeken na unu tapu. Of vloek aan nation voor Israël. En sa Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI tu ook toe. Dat na sa mori want doen want tanga rifti de lek van betake. Wel bi onder de vloeken voor Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. En we gaan naar de laatste versie, vers 68. Sabi de wan bigi vloek. Sabi to, na sa amori wan vloek aan nation voor Israël. En dat bij de captivity. Je ziet wan no de dit apa topic voor slavernij captivity. Lek van amit de nengere bus kondra de ingi. Im sap ook tako mit de heidense volken. Go ahead, Baba Kusha.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. This net akabara ancient Egypt. Alright? Want ancient Egypt di unuk moto dape. Uk moto dape nanga futu unuk moto dape nanga boto. Sabi to, na waka vluchten moto uit Egypte. Safa to. Dus thou shalt be brought into Egypt again. And Egypt, a woord Egypte of Egypt betekent the house of bondage of slavery, slavernij. Je sabi to? En als scriptures hoor je duidelijk with ships, nanga boto. Dus je ziet duidelijk dat dit na profetie sa vervul. Sabi to?
Mga free mo to.
Gratis eh.
Free.
Kerja tak?
Kaya sa Pilipinas, hindi na ako papil.
Last step mo. Go ahead. Paano? Oh, go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships,
Yeah.
by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your
And
enemies.
there ye shall be sold unto your enemies. En na san sa gebeuren. Want de maser unu. Mindere heathens. De ser na verdwalu beseri in a stego terug in a geschiedenis. Slavenhandel. Alright? Dat is, isabi to aksitap so wan nengere of aksitap so wan mang. Sabi to aksitap so wan bigiskin nengere. Sabi to de may lop oligui gisking. Sabi to uitverkoop tap so wan nengere uitverkoop tap. Isabi to so walo sot sande man
Dis
bedi.
muscle moro bigiere.
Isabi to.
Iere.
Sabi to.
Dis chakoiti. De mambe lok make san event of comedy series. Sani is a key and peel.
Ay.
Sa de man
Yato.
make short skit talk. De man make so one skit talk. Pere may kos na po. Dapat to.
Ay.
No, get mare. Got no muscle. Get mare. Next one. Tara may ko na ma ekta bigis kere. May ito direct. May kunde rin de serita. Sabi to. Get mare. No. Let me have him. Sabi to dus de may ola ba body like fight taki. Mo de samam de entrekal.
Yato. Na precies. So, je volgt toch? And die shall buy you. Safato. Go ahead.
For bondmen and bondwomen.
Voor bondmen en bondwomen. Dus women, dus dat na voor slaven. Dus we zullen verkocht worden voor slaven of slavinnen. En nadat na sa gebeurt. Slavernij, die is na lala. Sabi to, profetie sa vervul. Dat of na de rest voor de heathens. Je ziet? Dus dat nam gebeurt. Go ahead, klarin baba ko siya.
And no man shall buy you.
And no man shall buy you, meaning no man talk oma redden you. A buy na redden you. Inas to sa kabay uno sa kay deliver pur uno uit katibo in sa ude wantanga di ude in katibo spiritual mental. Sa fato inas to na uno Lord and Savior YAHAWASHI.
Right.
All right, he is the only one that can save us. You know, he is the only one that can deliver us out of this captivity. Sabi to, this no madelek po si Morio longo vlucht. Sabi to, wana alasi ude onder de heathens ino mabunawa si. Isabi to, uno lek deneng rebus konda nga de in. You see? Dus this gebeurt na nga uno. Dawo gui, gimme, one brother real quick, gimme Obadiah, vers 15. Sabi to, wan dape askrivi, lek fa de sukanam do wet man do, na nga uno, na precies so wat do ook to na nga de mang. En na wa righteous son, en mo, di malas to 3 verses 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6, Baba Kusha. Go ahead. Isa Obadiah. Sabi to. Sabi to. Watum Saptak. Verse 15. Sina nga last one. 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6. Verse 15. Go ahead.
Obadiah 1 and 15.
Ja.
It says, for the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen.
Zie, als scripture is hoor je duidelijk, for the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. Alright? Dus alle de heidense volken, ik schreef in Jeremia 30 vers 16, every one of them they shall go into captivity. Dus door in slavernij. Go ahead.
It says, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee.
Kan.
Thy reward shall return upon thy own head.
Alright, dus as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Dus lek vader so gaan do het maar doen nga unu. Precies so do baka nga de ma en wreed woro ko moro wreed nga de ma. You see? As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Isa fato. Dus de man schreef dat ode apply voor de man. Dus dat de man basically de man wat je hebt het zelf gezocht. Maar ano dat je hebt het zelf gezocht. YAHAWASHI schreef zit en zo. Sabi to, omdat na a will for YAHAWASHI and no man go against that. Go ahead, agbato. They give me a last one for sor unu. 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6. Sabi to, for sor unu tak na wa righteous son in ay for YAHAWASHI. Sabi to, dus means one people want konja tak ja maar wat jullie zeggen of wat jullie praten is niet goed. Sabi to, het is niet eerlijk. Ja, het is al gebeurd, geschiedenis, dat die slavernij, laten we niet meer daarop focussen, laten we op de toekomst focussen. Sabito, laten we gerust in vrede met elkaar leven en alles soort rommel. Safato, unu, we go according to the scriptures. Bijbelse prophets, go ahead.
2 Thessalonians 1 and 6.
Ja.
It says, seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High.
Seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh, go ahead.
To recompense tribulation to them that trouble
To
you.
recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. En dat na sa wadu. O recompense tribulation na de zogenaamde wit mga nga de rest of the heathens. Wana de mana sa de wang sa e trouble unu tanga di tide. De may trouble unu. Alright? Dus o recompense o pay de man nga sabi to slavernij. Dat o de apay man fu de man. You see? Dat na abaluning fu de zogenaamde wit man nga de rest of the heathens. O podek mi slavernij. En de Bijbel zo toekomstige profetie sa vervul. En sabi to, we bigi prophesy abra. Dati. Vos ako in vervulling we bigi prophesy abra. Je volgt to? Read it one more time, Baba Kosha.
And 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 and 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High.
Dus het is iets rechtvaardigs. Dus slavernij, je is zogenaamde wet man de rest voor de heathens. Nou een righteous son, ook de one righteous son in de eye voor Yahawah BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. Go ahead.
To recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
You see? To recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. Pai de man. Sabi to, fuduna nga de mas asansa de man duna nga uno. Sabi to, dus saptak slavery e kong a rulership voor de zogenaamde wetma salakje. Voor de zogenaamde nengere, buskondre, nga de ingi. Ook toe, dat schrijft daar pas e kong. De nengere buskondre nga de ingi, o rule, toch, janata pagron tapu onder de ruler. Alright, de heer nga redder, YAHAWASHI. Sabi to, nga de gekozen wang, de uitverkorene voor volk voor Israël. Sabi to, dus we bigi prophesy abra de teen dat die unulik de prophets voor Yahawah BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI.
That's right.
Alright, dus voor nou, mo horen tap disi, dis be de mi lesson, gitide. Sabi to, dus dan moet dragen over die brother Ahmad, of brother Saraka. Sabi to, en we flow in a spirit. Sabi to, God.
So, Kanch, shalom on my part, man, you know. And the thing I want to say, man, is just like my brother said, every prophecy will come to pass, you know, and also the hour of temptation is at hand.
That's right.
You see? Also, the prophecy of the famine of the word, you see, but I'm going into the hour of temptation. Give me give me John 6, 17, 3 and then.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as the book of Sirach, chapter 2. I'm going to start at verse 1. It says, My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, Yahawah, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatso
Off the top.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 and 1, it says, My son, if thou comes to serve the Lord, Yahawah, prepare thy soul for temptation.
So, Khan, man, just like the scripture said, man, look, we're here to give you warning, but also to teach you. You see, for the how you must handle yourself with times where troublous times are at hand. You see, and one of this is when you receive temptation. Read that from the top again.
God. Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 verse 1, My son, if thou come to serve Yahawah, prepare thy soul for temptation.
So, Khan, as you're coming to serve the Most High, the righteous power, which is Yahawah BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, prepare thy soul for temptation. You must be ready for anything, because why? The Most High will put you on test. The Most High will prove you. You see? How strong do you believe in Him? How strong is your faith in Him? You see, all these are just tests that the Most High will put on you. So don't think when you're coming to serve the real power, the true power, Yahawah BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, don't think that it will go smooth and a happy joy thing. You know, the Most High will put you through so many things, but also He's the one that will create a way for you to get out of these things. You see? So when you're coming to serve the Most High, prepare your soul for temptations. As I said, the biggest temptation that will be is the hour of temptation, as we all know it. You see? Go on.
God. It says verse 2, Set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble.
Hold up. Yeah, man. So you must put thy heart aright, you see? Endure all these troublous things. when all evil things, well, you see that you're being tempted, you know that you're on the right path. You know, you know that you're serving the righteous power. You see, because why? He's tempting you to see how strong your belief is in Him. You see, so you must endure all of these things that you're going through. Every brother, every one of us, every single one of us are going through stuff. Every individual has their own hell that they're going through.
Right.
You see? Go on.
God says verse 3, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
So yeah, man. So you must cleave unto the Most High. You see, call on Him when you're in trouble. You see, when you're in pain or such things, man. Because He's the one that is putting you through this, like I said, and He's the one that will also get you out of it.
That's right.
You see? What did you go? Maybe you go.
John 16. This is the book of John chapter 16 verse 33. These things I have spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer, I have overcome the world.
So yeah, man. So this is Yahawashi speaking, man, saying, be of good cheer, you know, because while we are in the world, things will happen to us. We'll go through so many things, horrible things, you know, because we're following the right path. You see, we're in the right path, and all these troublous things will come up upon our path, man. You see, but don't worry, because Yahawashi Himself was in the world, and He overcame the world. He overcame the world, so we also can overcome the world. You see, only if we endure till the end. You see, keep holding fast on what you believe in. You see? Read it one more time.
John chapter 16 verse 33. These things I have spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer, I have overcome the world.
Like I said, man, we must be in good cheer. We must be in good cheer, you know, because why? We know that we're traveling, we're on the right path, you know, on the truth. We're on the right path, you know. We're following the truth, and all these things, all things will happen to us, just like they did with Yahawashi when He was in the world. But still, He overcame the world, which said you must endure, so you also can overcome the world. You see?
Right.
Go on.
Matthew chapter 7 verse 13. Matthew chapter 7 verse 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. Matthew chapter 7 verse 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat.
So like I said, man, when you come in this truth, don't think that things will go smoothly, you see, because why? Broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, that will bring you to destruction, as you see, but narrow is the path that leadeth to salvation, you see, and on that path also are many obstacles that you must come through, you see, and if you're not strong, you will give up and turn back and go into through the broad way, you see, what leadeth to destruction.
Right.
You see, and the path that we're on, like I said, man, we must overcome obstacles. You must be prepared when you come in the truth. You must be prepared that, hey, man, family members can turn on you, friends can turn on you. You know, the closest ones to you can also turn on. So you must be ready to depart from all that. You see, because why? They also will despise you, because they will think that, hey, man, you're just ignorant. They will say you're ignorant or crazy. You see, but like I said, if you know what you're worshiping, you see, you know that you're following the truth. You know, you must keep hold on that, because like I said, man, you will get 10 times more than what you had in this world. You see, so like I said, man, your family members or friends or the closest ones to you can turn their back against you when you're in this truth. You see, that's also something, that's also temptation. You're being tempted. The Most High is tempting you there, you see?
Verse 14. Because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it.
Like I said, man, narrow is the way that leadeth to life, man, and there are few that find it, that find it this path. Why is there few that find it this path? Like I said, man, you're walking in this path, troubled things will happen unto you. You see, you're walking in this path, people will turn against you, and even your life is on the line. You see, when you're following YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, it also said, have faith or believe until death. See, because like I said, man, this thing is also, you're putting your life on the line here because of this truth. You see, because you're following YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. You see, all of these, like I said, man, are just temptation, but you must keep hold fast on what you're serving, on the power that you're serving, which is YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI.
Right.
You see that He will deliver you from the wicked, from the evil days, man.
And it's Revelation chapter 10 verse 9. It says, and I went unto the angel and said unto him. So like I must start at verse 8. Revelation 10 and 8. And the voice which I heard from heaven spake unto me again and said, Go and take the little book which is open in the hand of the angel which standeth upon the sea and upon the earth. And I went unto the angel and said unto him, Give me the little book. And he said unto me, Take it and eat it up, and it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey. And I took the little book out of the angel's hand and ate it up, and it was in my mouth sweet as honey. And as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter. Dus John open bara, amas yung engole horo ang buku, a Bible, a little book, sabi little book na a Bible. Ano, ay daw sa tenga matag, teka buku en inyaming. Ano de, inyo mo foi sabi to, sweetie, mati ako insi ibere daw de bita. Isabi? Dus na inarekte sa mi brada, abrada di sila hurtag the temptation sa you make me sa yo doro ini sabi to. Dus te ko na true. They leer the ways me YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. They leer sabtak na Israelites in advokin. Dahil want teach alama isabi to. Dus that na sweetie fu atu. Isabi? Sabtak Israelite a kingdom nagiyu. You want teach ayer grown tap you want teach sabtak Israelite. Sabtak is that. Isabi matabi tapi sodoro kere tak persecution, temptation isabi to. Dat na abita. Isabi bitterness. Pamilo hati. Dry makagi, isabi to Mateo Lusu, Frau Lusu. Is that na apita? What through this? Isabi? Samarita, one more time. John, Revelation 10 and 10. It says, and I took the little book out of the angel's hand, and I ate it up, and it was in my mouth sweet as honey. Do sabi sweetie, di ko ira trupas. Ay sweetie isabi to. Na alamay yung teach. Ala dem matifi. Sana G, isabtak isabi to na so atru sweetie, isabi. And as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter. And narmato yung grokong di polerias to kamoro isabi to. Ikusig batak inkodoro alo test persecution. Dekustak family ito wafas na ngay. Isabi is that na apita sa di na belly ting na mabuko. Sabi to, ano letter lag niya mabukoy sabi. Terus kan